I'm Dr. Bree, and today I have a quick 5-minute or so non-kegel pelvic floor strengthener. So this really integrates the concept of integrating the pelvic floor into the entire core, which includes the pelvic floor, abs, back, hip muscles, and we're gonna work in balance because balance is so important. If we don't challenge our balance, we lose our balance. So join me in this. You're gonna work your pelvic floor and your entire core. All you need is something to hold in your hand. It can be a yoga block or a ball or anything, okay? So we're gonna begin by just hold on to the block or whatever it is, or you can set it down at first, just to kind of get set up with the tree pose stance. So I want you to think about really spreading out your feet and grounding yourself on the ground. Root down and rise up with your body. Now in this position, your feet are about hips width distance apart, and I want you to feel that you're gently lifting your pelvic floor like a tiny little Kegel, zipping up right here, and then pulling your front hip spikes together. So it's really strong and active through this lower part of your core. Then you're gonna make sure that you're nice and engaged and your ribs are not popping forward. They're nice and drawn in so everything's in alignment. Your shoulders are down and back and the crown of your head draws up toward the ceiling. All right, this is the position we want the entire time during tree pose. So what you're gonna do is keep this strong position and you're gonna come into a baby tree pose just by bringing your heel toward your ankle. How does that feel? What you're doing is you're rotating this hip out, right here, this hip joint is rotating open, and you're feeling that this other hip doesn't go like this. We don't want that. So use these side hip muscles to keep that core nice and strong and keep your alignment. And then just switch to the other side. So keep everything engaged and just switch to the other side. Pretty good, right? Okay, keep that strong posture, keep that strong lift. You're working your pelvic floor, you're working the whole core, and now I want you to release it, let it go. Take a big breath, shake out your bottom, breathe into your belly, and then grab the block or whatever you're gonna hold in your hand. So this is where you're really gonna have to challenge the balance. So we're gonna begin, again, by refinding that position, nice and zipped up through the core, strong, active, and engaged all the way up. Now find that baby tree pose. And of course, if you want more, you can absolutely bring your foot below your knee or even above. But I'm just gonna stay down here because you can still get a big challenge just from this. Strong and active the entire time through your core. And what I want you to do is bring your block into one hand and you're gonna just bring the block up overhead, switch to the other side and bring it down. So this is already challenging your balance by adding in these arm movements. Now, notice what's happening in your core. Are you letting the muscles go? Don't do it. Keep your core lifted, zipped up, and strong. Keep breathing as well. Now switch directions with the hands. So up overhead and down. Up overhead and down. Keep zipped up and strong. You should be starting to feel a little burn through your core and also through this standing hip. Don't let it do this. Strong and lifted. Up overhead and down. Okay? Let it go. Keep the core zipped up and switch to the other side. You are still zipped this whole time. So now we bring our arms up overhead and down. Keep going about 3 or 4 times this direction. Keep zipped up. You are really using your core. And last one this direction. Do not let anything go. Keep zipped up. Keep strong. Keep super strong and lifted. Don't let that hip jut out to the side. I think I switched directions with my hands. I meant to. If I didn't, you switch directions with your hands. And let it go. Okay, shake out your legs, shake it all out, let your core relax. We're gonna do one more challenge. So this time we're not only going to move the block slowly, we're also gonna use our eyes. Our eyes are a big part of our balance. So you're gonna really have to use your core because you're gonna be wobbling all over the place once you follow the block with your eyes. So let's go ahead and zip up again, zip up your core, go back to our starting leg, So find that zipped up position. Pelvic floor is lifted. Low abs are pulled in. Your ribs are nice and aligned, nice and lifted through the core. Lifted the whole time that we're doing this pose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go very slowly, just one time each direction with the block. And you're gonna follow it with your eyes. Now I might tip over, but I'm gonna try. So let's go ahead and stay zipped up. And here we go. Follow the block, go slow, 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 follow the block. Stay lifted through your core. Follow the block just with your eyes, not even with your head, just with your eyes. Now go the other way. So reverse directions. We are challenging our brain, challenging our balance. Ooh, your core should be working. Oops, keep following the block with your eyes. And let it go. Shake it out, and we're gonna do the eyes and block move on the other leg. Shake it all out. Okay, zip up your core, other leg, that hip rotation. We're zipped up and strong. This hip is lifted, everything is pulled in. Follow the block with your eyes. It doesn't matter which way you go. Just follow the, keep your core strong, go slow. Follow the block with your eyes. Try not to turn your head too much. It's mostly your eyes that's following the block. Stay zipped up the whole time and go the other way with the block. Follow it with your eyes. Zipped up and strong through your core. Pelvic floor is lifted. Low abs are pulled in. You're integrating all of the core. And of course you're breathing. And let it go. Okay, that's it. So the idea is we're challenging our balance. We're working our entire core unit, and we're developing body awareness and control. So I hope this is a fun way to do a non-Kegel pelvic floor strengthener. Do it regularly to work that balance, because if you don't use it, you lose it. So good job. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, if you liked this video, subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and come visit me over at vibrantpelvichealth.com. Until next time, eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter.